Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alexi, and if you're not new, then welcome back. If you read the title, this is episode 2 of my chit chats with me, and today we're going to be talking about high school in general. I'm just going to be giving the freshmen some advice and the ones that are in high school already some advice. I am a high school graduate. I just graduated this year, 2023. So I do have a list of everything that I'm going to be talking about, and I want to show you guys. So I have a list of everything. I'm going to be talking about what to expect, meeting new people, getting in with the wrong crowd, friendships, relationship, workload, sports, and just giving my 2 cents in about my experience as well. So first off, I want to talk about my experience in high school and then get into everything so you guys can kind of see. I started high school in a different city. I was a freshman and it was cut short because of COVID. So then after the fact, like even on top of COVID, we moved to a different city. So at this time we were doing online. I'm gonna tell the story as fast as I can just so I can give you guys the advice part. So I moved to a new school, and this was towards the beginning of my sophomore year. Somebody from my old school snitched out, I guess, and they had me switch schools. So I had to do in person because my mom was like, oh, you need to really get out there. Like, you don't go out anymore because of COVID. You don't talk to people in school, da da da. So I went in person, and I didn't meet anybody until a while later. I met some people who I'm no longer friends with and won't speak about because, it was a whole problem. Anyways, fast forward to my junior year, my hardest year ever. I had immense amount of workload. The year was just incredibly hard. There was a lot of stuff going on top of that. So, I had a really rough time. And then senior year, I did cheerleading and I had a bad experience, so I didn't continue to do it. And then prom, homecoming, graduation, last day, senior prank, and all that stuff. I did cheerleading my freshman year, and I said, COVID, so I cut it short, couldn't do it. Sophomore year, I didn't have the chance to actually do cheer because I had no idea about it in my new school. Junior year, I wanted to try, and then when I found out, it was too late, and then I started it senior year. Now we're gonna get into it. What to expect. It's nothing crazy. You're gonna break your mind the day before school, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, like, what do I wear? How does my makeup should look? Oh my god, my hair, what do I do? Do I need to dye it? What hairstyle? You don't need to worry about that. Like, yes, you want to look good for yourself, of course. You gotta look good for yourself, but you don't need to worry that much. Nobody really cares. And I'm just gonna put it out there, like, nobody really cares. I have gone to school in sweats and a hoodie and my hair messed up, and nobody has said anything. Obviously, nobody's going to say anything. They don't care. And I've also gone to school, dressed up cute, my hair done, my little makeup, my eyelashes done and everything, and nobody still cares. So it's not that serious, but of course, you as always want to present yourself good for your own self. You want to look good for yourself, not nobody else. So your freshman year should be honestly the easiest. I mean, you're just gonna come out of ninth grade, so it's gonna be a little bit, the workload is gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna level up a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult, but it's easy to manage. Your sophomore year, it gets a little bit harder from here to here. The levels, they go up. The workload gets a little bit more heavier. And then junior year, it goes from here to here. Like there's a gap. It's like there's something missing in the middle. Like here to here. So you started here, you went here, and then you went all the way up here. Junior year is insane. It's hard, but it's manageable. Like you can do it. You just need to put your mind to it. You need to focus. Like that's the year that you really need to focus. That's the year colleges look at. They look at your grades from that year. They look at your progress from that year. So you really need to get on top of that. Senior year is the easiest, at least for me, because you get to choose your classes. You get to choose what you want to take and what you do not want to take. I decided that I was not going to take math, science, history, none of that. I was going to simply do my English and then all my electives and make my senior year easy on myself so I could have fun and enjoy myself instead of being depressed inside because I decided to overwhelm myself with workload. Now we're going to get into it, meeting new people. This is the next topic. You're going to meet a lot of new people. You're going to meet people that you've never seen before. You're going to meet people that are just either level above you, level under you. a sophomore and you're a freshman, or a junior and you're a freshman. Now, my biggest advice, and I gotta, you know what, I'm gonna get up close for this. My biggest advice for the freshmen would be, do not mess with anybody that is a senior. If you are a girl, do not mess with a boy senior. If you are a boy, don't mess with a girl senior. That is a case. That is not okay. Half of these seniors are 18 or are turning 18. You are freshly out of middle school. You're still 15, maybe turning 15. Don't do it. Just don't. Just don't. Save yourself the trouble. Don't stress. Don't even worry about relationships. Just focus on you making friends and having fun. You know, you're just starting something new. You gotta really focus on that, baby girl. My next topic is getting in with the wrong crowd. So what I mean by this is, let's say middle school, you were, I don't know, straight A student. You were hardworking and focused and always on top of your stuff. You get to high school and you mix in with the wrong people who don't like to do the work, who don't focus, who don't want nothing better for themselves. That is going to start leeching onto you. You're going to stop caring about your work. You're going to stop caring about what you need to do. You're going to stop caring about a lot of stuff, and you as a person are going to change. You don't want that. Either don't mix yourself with those people, or find new people, or just stick to yourself. That's the best way I can put it, because once you mix with the wrong people, it's downhill from there, honestly. My next advice, or my next topic, is on friendships. So we've all been there. We've had friendships that just don't work out. We've had friendships that just are great, and friendships that just start from here and end here. So let's get into that. You're gonna meet a person. We're gonna say you guys start talking, you know, you're friends, and then you want to become best friends, and you guys are like this, and you click, and it's the best thing ever. And then slowly you start to distance until you're here. So my take on it is, oftentimes people come into your life to teach you a lesson or something valuable, and then they are gone. Okay? So you'll be like this for a while, and then like this. But there are people who come into your life and you guys stick like this for the rest of your lives, or until you graduate high school or college, and you guys are the bestest of friends, and that is amazing too. But you have to make sure that you try the same way you would try for a relationship. You have to try with your friendships. One thing is, something can't work out if you are not putting the effort for it to work. Something cannot be 50-0. So if you are trying and the other person isn't trying, it's never going to work. If they are trying and you aren't trying, it's never going to work. You can't give 50, they can't give 0. They can't give 50 and you give 0. It always has to be 100 and 100 for it to fully work. Now, there are times where you're gonna meet some people who, you know, you start this, and then that's when the problems start. The drama starts, the talking starts, the rumors. My only way that I would say to prevent this stuff is to really watch who you are becoming friends with. Watch them from the beginning. Like, watch how they talk, watch how they move, watch how they act, and then you make your decision based off of that. Should I continue this friendship, or should I, you know, keep you as an acquaintance, or do I want to become best friends with you? You know, you have to be very, very careful. There are times where you're gonna, you know, have those friendships where it ends, and they're gonna talk and talk and talk and talk about you. They're gonna make insane rumors about you, and they're gonna, you know, start problems with you, try to fight you, try to act tough, and do all this stuff that is just unnecessary. My take on it, my thing is, avoid it. Don't speak about it. Don't speak on the situation. Don't try to cause something. Don't instigate something, because you're gonna get punished for it just as they are. If they do something to you, if they talk about you, who cares? Like, honestly, do not care. Like, they're nobody anymore. They're out of your life. You don't need to be worrying about anybody that is not in your immediate circle. You let them go. Like I said, they were there to teach you a lesson, and they're gone. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay? Out of sight, out of mind. That's it. Nothing more. Leave it there. So my next topic is relationships. So it ties back, you know, a little bit to friendships. You have to try. You have to give your 100 and they have to do the same for it to work. Now, my thing is, I have been with my boyfriend since we were in 7th grade. You know, we just graduated high school, so we're middle school sweethearts now. So, I can't give too much about this, but something that has been advised to me before is like, you know, you're young, enjoy your teenage years. You don't have to settle down, you don't have to do anything. Now, if you decide to do that, that's on you, but make sure that you are focused on that. That you're not trying to do something to hurt the other person, that you're not acting out to hurt the other person, being unfaithful or lying or being dishonest. No. Because if you are in a relationship, it's for you to be committed, for you to be caring and loving and loyal and, you know, honest. You can't be in a relationship if you want to be the opposite of that. Because what is that going to cost for you? That's going to cost your relationship from this to this. The same as a friendship. Because if they act that way towards you, you're not going to be with somebody like that. You're not going to want to. And that's the plain, simple truth. Now, yes, you're young. If you don't want to be in a relationship and you want to go out and enjoy your years and go out with your friends and do stuff, you do that. You don't have to settle down. You can enjoy yourself. There's going to be plenty of time for you to settle down with somebody and, you know, be committed to somebody, loyal to somebody. Just enjoy yourself. Now, if you want to take that step and be, you know, in a relationship, you just have to realize that there is a lot that comes with that. You have to be faithful, as I said, loyal, committed, loving, caring, honest. And not just that, you have to give your 100 each and every single time. Now, relationships are going to have their ups and downs because it happens. You're going to argue and it's going to be the worst thing ever. But it's about you getting through it, both of you. You talking it out, fixing it, whatever it is, and getting through it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is your workload. Ding, okay? So, like I said, freshman and sophomore year are the easiest, yet it still is a little hard because you're leveling up. For me personally, junior year is the hardest. You're gonna have a lot of work, a lot of stuff. It's the level goes from here to here. Like I said, it intensifies by 100. Okay. Now your senior year, it depends on what you want to do. If you want to take easy classes, you're gonna have an easy year. Workload is not gonna be insane. Now, if you want to challenge yourself and take all these hard classes, it's gonna be a little bit hard. All up to you and how much you can handle. Do not take more than you can handle. Now, my next topic is sports. So, you know, I did cheer freshman year, cut short. I did cheer senior year, cut short again. Because, you know, for me, I loved the sport. I just didn't like the people that I was around because there was just too much stuff going on, very divided. So, like, one group and then another group, and then just it did not mix together. So it just made the whole experience very negative, very unlikable. But everybody is different. You know, you could love a sport and do a sport and do it for all 4 years. You could love swimming, you will be able to do swimming. You want to do track, you can do track. You want to do cheer, you can do cheer. Basketball, football, whatever the sport may be, golf, go do it. Try something new. You don't have to settle down for nothing. You could do that sport if you want to. So this is my take for, you know, the low income freshmen, because you're gonna have 4 long years, but you got this. You're gonna do it and you're gonna get that diploma and you're gonna go off to college and you're gonna get a good job. I'm manifesting that for you. You're gonna have an amazing 4 years on top of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys would like to see more, just let me know and I'll be sure to make more.